free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty booty out. Splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, 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 splayed that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. rot in the sun. Damn, I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide hunter, you're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn, I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide hunter, you're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1, to the 1, to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide hunter. Rot in the sun.
Radiant team ban.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Casual Dota League Season 4 Scrim Week. Today, we have Das Horny Boys versus Low Priority Warriors. These aren't their real names. It's Ja versus Hyper. I'm Juvu. I'm here with Tad. Tad, how you doing today?
I'm doing great. These teams have absolutely horrible names, and I love it.
So bands coming out super fast. We got Shadow Shaman, Lone Druid, Ogre, and Phoenix. All heroes that are pretty interesting.
Yeah, that is interesting. I'm surprised we didn't see a Tree first phase ban, because he is stupid right now.
Maybe Tree's gonna make an appearance here. Maybe they don't know.
They don't know about the Tree.
Yeah, Lone Druid's been popping up in a few of my games lately. Seems pretty strong.
5 seconds remaining.
Seems like a guy who gets stuff done. So it seems as though they're pulling back for these next bans. There goes Tree.
Yeah, there he is. That makes sense. Yeah, I can get behind that.
And we're gonna wait for the final ban here from Low Priority Warriors.
Do we still ban Night Stalker this time? Like this time of year?
I think Night Stalker is pretty strong, but has definitely fallen off from the meta, anyways.
Yeah, interesting. Can you read what the bottom of their flag? We can play the. I don't know. They didn't set up their flag correctly, so.
Venge being ripped out of the pool.
Yeah, Venge is stupid too right now. The stat aura? Ugh.
The fear on swap 2 is hilarious.
Isn't that Agnum's only, or is that?
I think it's eggs. I could be wrong though. So I don't know any of these players. This is
Yep.
my first year in the CDL league.
Yeah. I've got some
however-
Dota buffs here.
Oh, awesome, perfect. So Grimstroke picked up first for Das Horny Boys.
That's probably for Red Lego Guy 4. A great name, Red Lego Guy. I love it. He's got a lot of Grim played.
Oh wow,
Zeus
Zeus adds
fast.
Whew. So lots of magic damage on Jaw's team here. The low priority warriors.
Sand King's a really strong offlaner this patch. He's a natural BO2 builder, like boots builder, and with the outposts giving as much experience as they do, you can just get around the map and lock them all down.
Very true. Doom being picked up here by Hyper. I love Doom. I love Doom so much, and they fixed him. They fixed him so well.
Yeah, what did they do to him exactly?
So they completely changed Devour and then also Firewalk. Damage. Firewalk. Devour, now you don't devour many, you just devour one, and like the duration lasts the whole thing. It just gives a little more gold, I think. And then his eggs is now whenever you hits you with Fire Sword, it breaks you. So that's like
Fire Sword and Fire Walk, his two iconic Doom abilities.
Listen here, mister. I don't got it in front of me.
And his ultimate Fire Circle.
Fire Circle. Fire Necklace. There you go.
Yeah, Fire Necklace. All right, AM banned. I mean, question marks.
I've seen a lot of AM in my games.
Not gonna lie, I haven't played too much 7.23, so I'm pretty ignorant.
Plus, you don't want to see AM on your Zeus, right? Like,
I suppose that's true. There's an Arc Warden spammer. A Divine 1 player, Hyper, actually, plays a lot of Arc Warden. Well, not spammer, but a lot of Arc Warden. And Void Spirit. I hope we see a Void Spirit, or has he been nerfed enough that we're not going to see him?
No, Void Spirit's very
pretty
much
strong,
still in. Yeah. it's a very annoying hero to deal with, but with Doom on Das Horny Boys, I don't think low priority warriors will ever pick up Void.
Yeah. Yeah, fair enough. What
combo.
counters him is like instant lockdown, right? Like Sand King counters him, you get the instant burrow strike. And our Grim with the silence is pretty solid too. Can you disjoint that silence during travel with the going into the puddles? I'm not sure what the spell is called.
I think it's
puddle. I think it was puddle walking.
Destroyed it with whose puddle? Sorry.
Like void walkers.
I don't know. Probably. I bet you can. You can destroy almost anything with it. Jug, PL, TA.
We got picks on the side of low priority warriors. No one's burned any reserve. That's not true. A little bit of reserve time burn, but not too much.
Absolutely. So it's interesting. They've banned a lot of carries here.
Yeah.
A lot of the primary ones.
Yeah, LD banned in first phase as well. I've been getting slapped by lone druids recently.
Just ruthless. And it looks like Jaw's team is just going to take their time. They're looking at the Doom, they're looking at the Grimstroke, they're thinking about the combo and what they can get to deal with it. I think that Zeus might be a position for Zeus, honestly. If you grab him first.
Yeah, you probably don't want to reveal your mid that early. And
ooh.
Yeah, 5
Look
lich.
at this magic damage.
Yeah, this is pretty stupid. Go CM for the Arcane Crystal Aura, and then like, I don't know, Underlord offlane? Yeah, actually you can't do that with Doom.
Maybe, yeah. So Sand King likely will be building that Veil of Discord to help out Zeus and Lich.
Have you played against the Lich with Aghanim since the rework? The AoE Sinister Gaze?
I haven't noticed it, honestly. Like, I have played with Liches that have gotten it, but it's never like, whoa. Yeah.
It's like a mini black hole, right? You just grab everybody for 2 seconds.
Absolutely. You better hope you grab everybody.
Yeah, you better hope you get everybody. Just like black hole, you better hope you got everyone.
It's true. It's true. So we'll see how good the Grimstroke Doom combo is. It's definitely pretty memey.
It's potent, right? Like, it's strong. Silencer's really strong this game as well. Or this patch, rather. Much stronger in like the core position now than he ever used to be.
Absolutely. It's kind of that switch between OD and Silencer with the auto attacks.
OD has been deleted, right? Like, he's just not even in the game anymore, I think. I haven't seen one at all in this whole patch.
It's not really dominant, I don't think. I don't believe he's dominant.
Call me when they bring my boy Chen back.
5 seconds remaining.
To pub levels.
Chen's-
I know, he's still
Yo.
broken at the pros,
Radiant
but
team's turn
let
to
me
Yeah.
play him, you know? Ooh, Wraith King.
Ooh.
That's a good counterpoint to all the magic damage they have. Someone who can just front line and just soak a ton of damage.
Absolutely. Wraith King still gets their ultimate if Doom.
Yeah, if doomed, yep.
Yeah. Do you get it if you're broken? No, right?
I think you still do. Because once you're dead, you're no longer broken, right?
10 seconds
I
left.
got
I have
do
no
some
idea.
research real quick.
I don't think I've ever seen this interaction
5 seconds
happen, so
remaining.
I don't know for sure. To the internet.
Yeah, I'm gonna figure it out right now. Wraith King. So I don't. So we're waiting on
Now we're
that
thinking. Hyper.
fourth pick.
Yeah, hyper thinking on this. What do you do? You already have the Grim combo. Do you go deeper into investing into Soulbind combos? Or do you just try to diversify?
I think you diversify.
They need... I don't know what they need. They might need some catch, actually. Like, they gotta... Like, Wraith King's pretty slippery, at least. Yeah, Ursa. yeah,
Yo,
yeah, that's
okay,
fair. How did Ursa not get banned? How did
Ursa?
How did Ursa make it through this, like, without getting banned?
This
What a
bear,
stupid hero.
man.
He went to
Oh
the
my
circus, he
God.
learned how to do a front flip.
Like, I don't know. Adding like a little jump to Ursa somehow made him the best hero in the entire world. Like
gets a
every game
free
I play
tiny
against
blink.
him.
10 seconds remaining.
Holy. Well, that's definitely a great pick. Ursa can deal with Wraith King pretty easily.
Yeah, they really don't have any slow on the side of the Dust or Hyper's team. Just, well, they got the Grims, like, they get the Stroke of Fate,
Radiant team
but
ban.
it'd be nice if they had something that could, like, easily apply slows so the Ursa can catch. Slows or stops.
Definitely. I think, well, their mid pick will likely be something of that ilk. Also, Doom is quite capable of slowing once he gets his creeps, whatever he picks up, whether Minotaur stun or
10 seconds
he
remaining.
can even get the Cold Witch Lady's hits. I've done that
Oh,
before.
yeah, Cold Witch
5
Lady.
seconds remaining.
Cold Witch Lady. So waiting. So
none of
Invoker
this.
ban. Goodbye, new Invoker. We never knew you.
Let's see.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
And bye, Ember Spirit.
I think it's going to be Arc Warden mid.
You think? Yeah, could be.
Just hazarding a guess. Dollar if I'm right.
That's not a bad pick.
They have an Arc Warden player. It's not a terrible... I mean, they have a lot of magic damage. But
10 seconds
eventually Arc
remaining.
Warden doesn't care about that, right? You just throw the illusion down lanes. Shred.
5 seconds remaining.
Oh, I don't think they're gonna go for it. They might, but I don't think they will.
Alright, minute 4. We'll find out.
I'm gonna say maybe a Pugna.
Pugna be a really good... Like, that's a strong tactical pickup. I just don't see any... Or maybe a Puck.
Puck would be good too.
Yeah, I could get behind a Puck here.
DOS horny boys, Hyper's team. Thinking on it, thinking on it.
I love their flag.
It's honestly like Star Wars Kid, if you remember that meme.
Oh, I do. From the olden
20
days.
seconds left.
I really want to
You
see a
have to
random
switch
last
life.
pick because they.
Team's turn to pick.
That's-
Storm.
All right, we're both
Not bad.
we're both wrong, but yeah, decent pickup.
Good mobility. Also good catch, right?
Yeah, it's a good catch. It's kind of what they need to fill the hole. Able to get on the Zeus, but if Sand King manages to get on that Storm Spirit, the Burrow Strike is just instantly gonna die.
10 seconds remaining.
True, very true. What I've noticed with 7.23 is
5
that like
seconds remaining.
teams aren't really the usual. Like it's most of the roles are kind of flipped upside down, and it doesn't really matter what you play.
It's
Kinda
the
interesting.
roles don't matter. Just click whatever. There are no supports anymore. Everyone's a core.
Yeah, like there's merits to picking up, like obviously like intelligent supports like Lich, CM, or whatever. But like you really don't ultimately need them.
Yeah, a lot of
out your
complaints
lineup.
of this patch so far, at least that I've seen by angry basement dwellers on Reddit, is that there's no way to come back from like a lost phase. Like Once the enemy team has control of the map, control the outposts, and you're behind, it's really hard to come back. I don't know how true that really is, but just something people are crying about on the internet.
Yeah, definitely. It's super hard to come back. Like I've played a lot this last week, and like if you miss a lot of those outpost phases, you're gonna lose a lot of levels. But
Yeah, you end up with like 2 full levels on the enemy team at 15 minutes or whatever. Like it's pretty crazy.
the turnarounds are possible always.
What do we got for last pick here? You think that's a 4 Zeus still?
I still think that's a 4 Zeus. I think we're gonna run a Sand King, Zeus, Lich, Wraith King, and then this will be the middle.
But who could it be? Puck.
Who?
Ah, Puck's
Puck?
right here. Tiny? Kunkka.
Kunk could be okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they need a little bit more punch. And
Ooh,
Viper!
the flying snake. Not bad. They did need a bit more range on the team, I guess. Especially if you want to be able to kite that Ursa, which is the perfect pick for fighting an Ursa. Although he can jump now, so maybe he's good enough to catch.
Alright, so we have our teams. Now let's check our hats. We're just gonna
Yeah,
wait for Storms
just a
to
quick
pick up there.
skin draft. So who's got the best outfits? Let's see here.
This is close.
Yeah,
Oh,
they're both pretty well equipped. I want to give it to Hyper's team for just for the silencer. Like, look at that spicy glaive.
that is spicy, but I'm gonna have to give it to Ja. Like the
Okay.
whole team's decked out.
Yeah, we don't have to agree. It's fine. Yeah, the Grimstroke's looking a little sad. He's got the paintbrush.
And that Wraith King's got the shawl from the old Skeleton King, I think.
Oh. When he was Leoric
Yeah.
back in the day.
Alright, so here we go. Game 1 between Ja and Hyper's team. Definitely going to be intense. Excited. Both these teams are built for action, built for fighting. So
this is a BO2, so we're either going to see a blowout or a tie.
right you are. So let us go through some introductions here. Going down the list. So starting with Hyper rocking that Ursa. Then Red Lego Guy 4,
Red
who
Lego
I will call
Guy.
Red Lego,
RLG.
on the Grimstroke. Guardian on the Silencer. Gohan retired on Storm Spirit. KL on that Doom. Ja rocking that Viper Boy. Loves Muffins on Wraith King. Target on the Lich. Drayden gonna bring that Godly Thunder with Zeus. And Mango Season on the Sand King.
Only
Here
one
we
Mango.
go. Game 1.
Pretty disappointed in Mango Season not living up to his name.
Both teams are in position. It looks as though, yeah, mids are gonna go and help, or at least the Viper will help secure bounties.
They both have pretty scary level 1s.
Yeah, very strong lineups for fighting.
30
Like,
seconds to
extremely
go.
strong. So there's 3 bottom. It looks as though it's going to be an aggro tri-lane, actually. Are they going to leave Doom alone? They might.
Viper just cutting all the trees down so Sand King can't pull any shenanigans in there.
Not a bad mood. The taunts continuously coming out, trying to goad their opponents into an unfavorable fight. Doom trying to sneak around to get one top as well.
Moving.
Both teams just looking here. Trying to find something. It looks as though they're just going to take the bounties and run away. Zeus under tower in a little bit of a spook zone. However, they're going to back off. So it looks as though it is going to be a tri-lane bottom. KL doing the classic Doom move top, stealing that range creep.
3 Mangoes on target means he's going to be able to spam that Frost Blast nonstop.
Just ruthless.
Well, here comes Zeus.
Susie showing up, and now they're on top of Doom. Doom's just going to try to walk away with all that regen.
Oh,
Loves
no.
Muffins now going to start rotating. They're going to throw the Wraith Blast in. KO in a lot of trouble here as the punch comes out. First blood at 45 seconds into the game.
Was that ranged creep worth it is the question he must be asking himself now.
I think they lose. Yeah, Doom, if you don't digest it, you lose it. So,
That is
unfortunately,
very
it wasn't worth it. Yeah, so high action already in the top lane. Doom against a tri-lane. So both teams deciding just to secure their one's farm.
Doom once again
Doom
getting
triple
caught.
again. Drayden's dropping the thunder. Target gonna keep moving forward. The Mango is popped. In comes another Frost Nova and Lightning Blast. Both of these ranged in heroes gonna take down the Doom again. Kale will have to walk back from base.
Oof, now that is a secured farm for Wraith King.
Easy lane, easy life, and unfortunately Mango Season not getting any more luck in the bottom lane, not able to even come close to the lane. That's Hyper Farms on the Ursa. Looking at last hits, denies. Everyone's gone pretty well even here so far.
Yeah, actually not too bad.
Loves Muffins, just getting a free lane. Poor KL.
Yeah, that's a rough life as a Doom.
They managed to get the mana burn, which is pretty good. So it's 100 mana for their 50 mana. So they can start draining Zeus of their mana, etc., etc.
Little regen rune bottom there.
Guardian gonna guard it. Jaw coming through for it though. Gonna get the hit. Gohan retired. Not gonna get it, but they're gonna follow through as they go on top of Jaw here. The courier is there. Will Jaw bait the courier? Jaw gonna pop the fairy fire, turn around, throw a hit. However, the Gohan retired and Guardian are gonna have to back off here.
Brought him pretty close, but not quite enough. Looks like Grimstroke is now rotated up to try to make KL feel a bit safer here.
Absolutely. That's a good rotation. Mango Season just waiting for these creeps to get under tower so they can pick up some experience.
Poor level 1 Mango Season.
Both off lanes not having a great time.
On a level 4 Ursa, that is terrifying.
Up top, it looks as though we're going to see some action soon as all of these heroes are just kind of converged. Down bottom, Ursa going on top of Mango Season. Or Mango Season's going to have to back off. Back up top. We're going to have action here in just a moment here. Red Lego Guy in a lot of trouble as Zeus and Lich find them out. Out comes the Inkswell. Red Lego Guy still trying to run away. Target not going to be able to. Wraith Blast is going to come out though. Frostnova is available. Down goes Grimstroke. Target now the new target of KL. KL just going to back away. Out come the tips. Thank you for the gold.
Yeah, I always appreciate those battle pass. Or battle pass. Dota plus points now since we don't have a battle pass.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, so mid going a little bit towards the favor of the Viper at the moment, but Viper's just so strong in lane. Like, it's near impossible to outdo Viper.
Yeah. That's the hero I play when I'm forced to play mid, because I know I can't have that bad of a time.
Poor Mango Season down bottom. Hyper not letting them join the lane at all on this Ursa.
Managing to get level 3 at least, but that's a rough life.
It's rough. Like up top, once again, Doom being gone on here as the Wizards bring all their magic Inkswell. Gonna be thrown onto KL. The fear is gonna bring them closer though. 3-person stun. Doom moving towards target, trying to get something, but Loves Muffin's gonna knock him out. KL having to come back to lane.
Ooh, it's a rough situation to be in. Do you abandon the lane at this point? Do you try to lane swap entirely? Bring your Ursa trialing up here just to fight him? Because
I think you can even rotate.
So big.
Oh, you can't rotate the silencer.
Yeah. Loves Muffin's getting so much farm here. Like, ridiculous.
Absolutely. They're going to have to change something up. Silencer needs to find some levels also, though. They've been a very good support in letting Ursa get these early levels, but they definitely need some as well.
Yeah, level 1 Silencer. Poor Silencer. Just stacking like a god, though. Look at this man.
Doing the nice thing. Doing the right thing by their cores. The bounties do come out. Looks as though it is going to go 3-1 to the Radiant.
They need it.
They definitely do need it. However, Ursa is at the top of the last hits. A little higher than our Wraith King. Yeah, you just gotta be incredibly careful on this Doom. Wait till you get the levels. Ooh.
Unfortunately, yeah, Mango Season just getting his courier a little out of position. Hyper does a nice little bear front flip onto it for an easy money.
That front flip, man.
Maybe he's got the dust. They can make it happen.
Alright, they got eyes on Mango Season. They're moving up here. Hyper gonna put the punches on. Guardian pops dust. Mango Season
creep advantage.
Gonna be safe though.
Look at this creep advantage.
Poor Guardian gonna go down to Mango Season. Hyper did not have the health. Up to, and down goes Red Lego Guy as well.
Red Lego Guy, no.
2 kills going the way of Jaws team, yes.
Jaws team.
Usually there's a thing in the corner that'll tell me what's going on. Doom trying to run away here. Drayden not gonna quite get Doom.
They are having a
KL
rough
just
life.
trying to survive. Oh, the fear comes in. Draina's waiting for that lightning bolt. There it comes. Down will go KL again. 7-0 towards Jaw's team. And Jaw's just chilling mid against the Storm.
Mango Caesar gets Mango Season gets revenge on the courier. Gets Hyper's courier.
Ooh, well played. Mango Season gonna see Guardian out. Level 2 versus level 5. Hyper just farming these creeps up. Big action all around the map. These tri-lanes going back and forth here on middle. Jaw being gone on by Gohan retired. Gohan retired. Gonna drop the punches. Red Lego guy there is there to help. Gohan retired trying to finish him off. And down will go Jaw. However, Gohan retired now in a lot of trouble. His target pulls them back. Drain doesn't have the mana, but maybe the Wizards have the punches and they do. Red Lego guy looking to grab Drayden as well. However, they're out of mana.
Well, he's got 3 mangoes, but he's out of cooldown time for sure.
So both mids going down on either side. Very bold. All the supports were there, you know. Everybody did the right thing.
Wraith King gonna be going boots into drums. I don't know. I don't see Wraith King too much in 7-2-3. Is this drums pretty standard first item? I guess if you want to build a memento team.
I guess so. I don't know. Oh, and down bottom, Mango Season going right on top of Hyper. They're going to fear him in. However, Storm is around. Gohan retired hops in here on top of Target. Target in trouble. Gohan retired is going to drop Target. Mango Season still up though. Still ready to fight. Red Lego guy shows up. And out comes the Inksfall on top of Gohan retired. The Burrow Strike's going to come out. However, the Arcane Curse is slowing him down. Mango Season is going to get away. However, Hyper being able to get out of there on time.
Yeah. Wraith King has $1,000 in net worth over the enemy mid.
Ooh. A rough go for the top lane there.
Yeah,
Fortunately,
absolutely.
Doom was not able to get a foot.
He's getting some XP now, but he's getting just critted on by Love Muffins.
Loves Muffins showing dominance in this lane, not afraid to just trade punches with KL. So about a minute and 20 until outposts do come online and this game radically changes. They're going to spot out target, placing down the ward. In zips Gohan retired. However, they're not going to have the mana to go forth here. We have 3 of the Dire Heroes kind of positioning here on top of Hyper. Guardian going to be spotted out by Target. Target's going to start backing up here. The pings are coming out. Hyper coming in here with the Fury Swipes. Target going to throw the shield on top of themselves. The Fear comes out. There's the Burrow Strike. They're going to keep walking though as they drop a Frost Nova. Gohan retired. Going to find Target under the tower. They do have the Arcane Rune. They're going to zip as far as they can. Will it be enough as they drop a Remnant? In comes Hyper on the back line. Going to try to punch on the Zeus. Viper dropping the poison. Burrow Strike back over by Mango Season. Gohan retired. Guardian taking all the damage. Hyper is going to go down in that fight. Gohan retired is just going to TP out, being like, we're done. We're done. We don't want it.
Don't want any more of this. Radiant managing to stay in it. As a lot of these fights are not going their way, but they are getting a few kills here and there. Is that what you need to be doing right now? Like, I guess if Ursa gets enough farm, he can just start shredding through the enemy team single-handedly, right? It's going to be tough with the Wraith King that can probably resist him, though.
Absolutely. So up top here, Loves Muffins trying to get on KL here. As outposts are going to come online, the Skelly Boys are released. KL going to try to run away. Guardian now in a lot of trouble. As Loves Muffins changes their target, the drums come out. The Skelly Boys say, we can move fast.
But
We are the
body
fastest
block.
Skellies.
He was body blocked by skeletons. Oh no!
KL going to go down as well as Drayden drops the lightning.
Trading with that big ult. Securing
So they're going to be able to secure... Yeah, Dire secures both outposts. Mango Season in a little bit of trouble here as the Ursa's stacking those swipes. Jaw is nearby. Gohan retired has shown his face. Gonna go on top of Mango Season. There goes the Storm. Dust is out. Mango Season was hit by it. I don't know if they noticed. They definitely did. The Burrow Strike comes out. Ja is there to put the beats on top of Gohan retired. However, Gohan retired. Gonna juke into the woods there as Hyper says, don't touch my Storm.
Oh, there's a D-ward mid. Easy money for Zeus. I love that whoever revealed it gets the money now.
A very good change, definitely.
I wonder what happens when 2 people have a sentry ward on a like an observer.
Not too sure. It's. I'm gonna assume it's whoever did it first. So Wraith King pretty well having free reign of the top lane. Building an armlet next.
He's gonna
Down
come out of
bottom.
here and be just terrifying.
Lich throwing ulti right away. Unfortunately, it's not going to be enough to take down Hyper. Sands King does get in there, but he is silenced. They're looking to do something here. Hyper trying to run away now as their ulti goes down. There is the Frost Nova Guardian now in a little bit of trouble as Mango Season moves into the trees. Grimstroke is TPing in. Sand King gonna take a hit here. Drayden showing up, dropping the electricity. There's the ulti to try to find him. Guardian is gonna go down. There's the Veil of Discord. Zeus picked it up.
Yeah.
Mango Season is in there. Red Lego guy, you're playing a dangerous game here. As Gohan retired, does pick up target in the back. Red Lego guy moving forward, trying to find Drayden here. Out goes the Inkswell. Gohan retires like, nah,
Nah, I ain't doing it.
that's no fun. So
Oh,
Mango
they
Season
spotted
gonna
him.
get spotted out here underneath the outpost. No, they don't have the outpost. The dust is out. Mango Season gonna start ulting. The ulti goes off. Epicenter is happening. Gohan retired, able to run a decent amount away. However, the punches are gonna come up from Mango Season. They're gonna explode in a bunch of gore, but the neutrals pick it up. There's the silence as Red Lego guy picks up the kill.
Wow, lucky Storm, actually. I did not see him get denied by Newts. Well done.
Oh, I have Mango Season as Remedial. I'm assuming that's the team name, or the name they go under as the team.
Oh, yeah.
Right now, the Dire side showing a decent amount of dominance here, all over the map.
Ursa just tried to fight Wraith King top and didn't realize that he couldn't do it.
Ooh. Taking about back the outpost top. Dire pushing all the lanes out that they can. As Ursa kills some Skelly boys.
Takes a long time to kill these skeletons because turns out you don't really have a good way to clear them as Ursa.
Both carries opting to pick up drums first. Pretty interesting. And in come 3 of the Radiant Heroes.
Well, if they could pick that Zeus up, that's pretty good money.
They don't quite. They do see the Zeus. Gohan retired on top of Raiden. Gonna drop that Storm Fury as they're putting the beats down. However, Gohan retired nearly out of mana as Josh shows up and throws down the ulti. Storm is gonna try to zip up. There is no shrine. Down will go the Nether Toxin. In comes Doom, however, to try and help out. Doom's gonna hop in. They're already broken. The fear comes out from Lich with the ulti, which is going to drop KL up top on top of tower. Hyper in a lot of trouble as Love's Muffins is turning the tide on all 3 of these heroes who came up for them. Red Lego guy going to throw the brush as Ja is moving up here to join the fray. Drayden going to drop the big Zeus ulti. They know where Guardian is. Guardian's going to go down, and they are out. Next goes down Red Lego guy.
That's the
as
team.
The Dire sweep across the map.
This Wraith King is just terrifying. They just put 3 against him and he's just like, yeah, I'll fight you.
Definitely given the space. I'm assuming there was a lot of armlet toggling going on there.
Yeah, I didn't actually notice. I was too busy watching the other fight. But he lived, which is enough, and they 5-0'd, so clearly they did pretty well.
Right now, both teams definitely making the best of what they got. Dire definitely has the hold in this game right now, but Radiant are not out of it. They still have the big bet Ursa. The silence is going to come up here as Hyper works on getting the outpost. They're going to try to get away. However, the ulti's not up and the fear is out. And
Cancel
they're
that
go down.
TP. Oh, there you go, yeah. Cancel that TP.
They did get the experience from the outpost, so that is XP across the board. Drayden picks up the Guardian. Gohan retired. Gonna be caught by the Atos. They're broken. They're gonna get out before Mango Season can stun them. KL now in a little bit of trouble as they attempt to run. Run, Doom, run. They get up the hill. They're gonna try to use these trees. However, the lightning comes down. There's just so much magic damage coming out from the Dire side here as KL goes down and creates 2 little Doom shards. Out comes the Atos again on top of Gohan retired. However, the silence comes out from a Red Lego guy. The link is on. The Lich and the Viper. Mango Season shows up to finish off the Grimstroke. Gohan retired. Gonna have to try to back out. Down comes the call. However, they're gonna be able to get away as the Dire kind of just sweep through jungle looking for more.
Yeah, they're roaming as like a death ball of 4 with Wraith King just still continuing to farm. And they're getting all the kills they need.
Definitely. We need to find some space for Hyper, I think, if you're on the Radiant side.
There's vision on this ward here. They could see this and deward this. Well, actually, I suppose they don't know what's there, but they could if they had seen it. If they could get the if they get Aegis on Ursa. That might give them a chance to take a fight, but realistically, you just don't want to fight right now. Like, at all. You need, like, another 2 items on Ursa before you do anything.
Definitely a few more items will help. Your Storm's in an okay position with the Kaya. It looks like Storm is going to start to build Bloodstone, I think.
Radiant's bottom tower
Yep.
is no more.
Oh, and Doom and middle now in a lot of trouble. Ja, put in the beats on him underneath. Another toxic target using the fear. All this magic damage is going to drop KL pretty quickly.
Yeah, it's
KL
insane.
starting to make the way towards the pipe.
Fear is being proven so valuable right now.
It's absolutely nuts. Up top now. The Dire are kind of positioning for another fight. The Zaps are going to come out onto Hyper. However, all 5 of the Radiant, or all 4 of the Radiant are up here.
Radiant's bottom
Yeah,
tower's got
they are missing 3, so if they wanted to fight right now, now's the time.
Uh-oh. Hyper TPing in bottom here on top of T2. Thinking they're safe. Out will come the Atos. The Bear is going to try to front flip away. However, all of them around the Silence is going to come out to try to protect
bottom tower is
them. However, Target is still around. Target going to see Hyper. Out comes Frost Nova. The Fear was going to come, but the little front flip happened anyways. Grimstroke now being spotted out. In comes the Fear on top of Lego Guy. Lego Guy going to ink swell themselves. Try to get into the forest. Try to stay safe. As the Dire kind of poke at them. Love Muffins comes in. Now with the punches. The chain is placed on top of them. They are silenced, but they don't care. They don't have to go back to the base. Definitely a life still available. Dragon Scale also on top of Love Muffins. They're going to be able to pick up KL here with the Viper ulti.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Love Muffins toggling that armlet as they find Gohan retired in the backline with no mana. Drayda gonna ulti, however, Love Muffins completely fine. Toggling that armlet to perfect effect. Hyper trying to catch target and Jaw. Trying to pick between 2 evils. Love Muffin still toggling the armlet, being able to do whatever they want in this fight as they find Guardian now. No mana, no hope. Down goes Guardian.
Oof, that was a rough fight. I think you just gotta give up every objective and hope to get like a blink BKB on Ursa so you can really start fighting. Like if they want to push the tower, just let them.
Yeah, I think you definitely just give it up and hope for high ground defense. So Ursa needs items so bad.
Desperately. He's been trying to fight a lot and help his team. He was the only one who had any farm on this team, so he's trying to help him recover, but it's just not enough when you compare it to the Wraith King, who got those like 4 kills in lane and had pretty much total free farm.
Absolutely. So this is definitely speaking to your point of how hard it is to come back once you're like pushed back into base here with these recent changes. Right now, the Dire team own that much of the map.
Yeah.
Radiant cannot leave. On KL here on the top shrine, Gohan flying in, hoping to pick up Drayden. KL beats down as well as Mango Season, charges up Epi and hops in. Red Lego are gonna throw the silence out on top of the Sand King. And Mango Season gonna burrow strike away. Gohan retired, however, not gonna let them get away with it.
Hey, you take any kills you can get. A 1-for-2 trade is like the godliest trade you could take right now. If when you're this far behind, you're like, yes, a 1-for-2.
Gohan retired, looking to maybe try to get this outpost. Out from under them. There's 10 seconds left until the outpost procs.
Oh,
Gohan retired, playing a dangerous game as Viper's gonna show up. Out comes the ulti. Oh my gosh. And Viper's putting the beats on top of Gohan retired. When Gohan retired, there's nowhere to go. This poor Storm. It's underneath True Vision.
Just getting wrecked. That's so unfortunate. Yeah, that True Vision of the outpost. That's the risk of trying to go to outpost by yourself 7 seconds before it turns over, is that they could just TP there and ruin you.
Absolutely. Hot tip for anybody that hasn't played too much with outpost. You can smoke into them and they don't and so you can cap them while smoking.
Yeah, you can cap them while fully smoked and it doesn't break it or anything. That's pretty good.
Yep.
Does it reveal that it's being taken or no to the enemy team?
I think if you noticed it, like it has the animation to it.
Ah, but it doesn't, like, you don't see them on the map, yeah.
Yeah, until it's taken. So they're just gonna defend their T2 here. It looks as though the Dire team is setting up for a big push. Red Lego guy needs to be careful. Same with Guardian. Target going in Mango Seeker. He's gonna catch out Red Lego guy. There's the ulti from Lich. The silence does go out, but it's not gonna be enough.
I missed all of that. I was looking at items.
Well, 2 of them died. It was pretty awesome. If you need to see it for yourself, check it out in the client. Yeah. go to free camera, go to middle, listen to my voice, explain what's happening. Otherwise, so Hyper up top, just trying to get some farm here, but unfortunately, it's gonna cost their team their T3, it seems. And in goes Storm, and down goes Storm. Gohan retired never existed.
Yeah, you don't have the mana pool to pull off that play.
As the Dire team makes short work of these racks, will they rotate and continue forward, or will they back off? Hyper is now in base. Out comes the Link, double silence on top of Lich and Zeus. The Doom on both of them as well. Storm making quick work of these wizards. Hyper trying to go forward here. They do have their ulti up. Mango Season's gonna get caught. The ult comes out. KL trying to stay on top of Ja. Mango Season putting the beats on top of Gohan Retire. Gohan Retire is gonna go up the ledge. Mango Season's not gonna let them get away with the blink. Ja in a lot of trouble as Doom. KL trying to put the beats on them as well. Love Muffins in the backline though, cleaning up Guardian during that whole fight. And now all four of the Radiant team are down with buyback though.
Everyone's dead is what we got from that fight. Wraith King just still here, just beating on the useless buildings. Why not?
I mean, they're worth gold. They give you like 100, right?
They give you something, I guess.
Loves Muffins just kind of flex it and base. Gohan Retired gonna show up here. Loves Muffins turning in. The crit on that took 1/3 of their health. Loves Muffins trying to walk away. However, Grimstroke doesn't want to let him go. Red Lego guy wants to go in. However, they know they can't get close to him. Out comes the Wraith Blast, and here comes Loves Muffins. Crit for half of Lego guy's health. Gohan Retired gonna pull them in. However, as Guardian joins the fight as well, Loves Muffins still toggling that armlet to maximum effect. They're gonna go down, they're gonna come up. Ja and Target coming down the middle lane. Love Muffins doing their best to stay up as Viper does come in to put the beats on top of Storm. Storm's gonna be able to get away here as Hyper finds Ja. Out comes the Chain Frost though. Gonna make short work of KL. Hyper gonna go down next. Guardian in a lot of trouble as well. The buybacks do come out from the Grimstroke. However, there's not much they can do. Love Muffin's gonna throw the stun. Out comes the Atos as well. Gohan Retires gonna try to take out Ja here by dropping Remnants, using the best ability. They dodge Mango Season's stun, however. There is the Remnant. Ja still walking away though. So beefy. Gohan Retired does not have enough rope to get to the Viper, and they're gonna go down.
Just needed a bit more rope. Oof, that was almost held. Almost held. And Wraith King just dying for fun. Get some fresh HP. Why not?
Yeah, the Dire team look to be finishing this out.
Does he have 40-second cooldown on ult? That's cool. That's really cool. That's balanced.
So GG is called. Game 1 will go to Ja's team.
Well played, well played.
Whew. Lots of action. Game 1 very intense. Please join us for Game 2 in probably
3 minutes.
I don't know, like a few
we'll
seconds.
see. Depends how
These guys are
fast they
crazy.
make the lobby. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you want to check out the scoreboard? See who
let's have a quick
supported the
peek.
game goes to? Oh my gosh. Oh, that hurts. Look at the items. Let's just look at that item screen. This is a lot of black.
Yeah, a lot of empty spots. Not looking good for the Radiant. That poor silencer just got devastated. That's life of a 5, I guess.
Yeah, support of the game for me, it goes to Drayden, I think.
I was gonna give it to Target for all the fears, like all the super good fears that just enabled a lot of the early game kills.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we will see you back in a few minutes when Game 2 starts.
See ya.
Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! 2 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. 3 to the 1 to the 1 to the 3. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lowered the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the Trembling Isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splayed that booty out, splayed that booty out, splayed that booty out, splayed that booty out, splayed that booty booty out. Splay that booty out. Splay so say booty out. Splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day. Bootylicious. Step lively now. Your admiral is on board. Ha! Two to the one, to the one, to the three. I'll take that. Battle Fury. Tide Hunter. Rot in the sun. Damn. I thought this bottle would have rum. Three to the one, to the one, to the three. True peace is only at sea. All ship shape from stern to scupper. Tide Hunter. You're not like another. Sweetly, sweetly blew the breeze. On me alone it blew. I'll take that. Hand it over. Deny. No goal for you. Tide Hunter, you left too soon. To the deeps with you. Lower the boom. Hie thee to battle. I dub thee. I scepter. Ramming speed. If the demons of the cataract couldn't sink my fleet, then this lot doesn't stand a chance. Ha ha ha! I haven't seen such a pack of tree weasels since we rousted the trembling isles free of all the tree weasels. Look sharp, splay that booty out, 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 splay that booty out. Belay that last order. I'll save this for another day.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Dire team ban.
All right, here we go. CDL Scrim Week. We got Hyper versus Jaw. Tad, what do we need to see in this next game?
I think from the side of Hyper's team, we need to see more aggressive early lanes. We saw last game that Jaw's team just devastated the really early laning phase, secured a ton of farm for Wraith King, and then Wraith King just came out swinging. They need to be able to keep their footing, I think, in the early game to prevent that kind of steamroll that we saw last game.
Absolutely. So that Zeus Lich combo, so much magic damage.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
My word. So Zeus being banned out here, Ogre Phoenix and Shadow Shaman also getting put in the trash can.
Those were all bans from last game minus the Zeus, which is now being respect banned because, yeah, it was pretty good. The free D-warding is ridiculous.
It is. It's incredibly
now,
strong.
When wards cost you literally nothing to buy and you just buy them and place them, you're literally just feeding Zeus gold for nothing. If you place them badly, like he just gets free money.
Absolutely. Zeus,
Undying.
Undying going the way. Interesting. Ja not wanting to see it. And Trient. Of course, Trient incredibly powerful right now.
My favorite hero. I'm so glad they fixed my boy. And yes, Veno. Also pretty cancer, although apparently not quite so cancer since 723C. They nerfed the regen. Yeah, but still just as powerful at max level, right? They just nerfed the progression of it. Which is fine, I think. I mean, that's what you needed to do, because it's really only super broken at level 1 when you really rely on your Tango regen to fight.
Absolutely.
10 seconds remaining.
So just another big magic damage pickup for Jaw's team.
They like those nukes. You could just try to counter it by playing Underlord. Like Underlord plus CM gives you a nice pocket of magic resist.
Oh, they removed CM's magic resist.
No, it's a talent at 10 now, apparently. Or
oh, really?
15. Yeah, they changed the talent as well to accommodate for it.
I gotta see this. Oh, okay, 15. Yeah, but over 150 gold. Like,
yeah, I mean that's a pretty good gold talent, but 10%, it's literally like buying 2 cloaks for your whole team, or like a cloak for your whole team. It's pretty good.
That's true. I think I'd still take.
You take the gold. You can take that gold. I know you will. That's fine.
Why? Because you can turn that gold into a Glimmer Cape, which is 40% magic resistance for somebody. Like,
yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong.
So Avenge Legion Commander for Hyper's team here. I like it. I like it. I really like Venge.
This
My God.
is Venge is really scary this patch.
10 seconds remaining.
So we'll see if Jaw's team
5 seconds
just
remaining.
responds to it or if they have their own strat. They're not picking up heroes as quickly as last time. So it seems as though they're just responding.
I really wish that tree did not get banned because I really want to see my boy in a game. That's like a serious game. Because he's great
Fair.
in pubs because nobody knows what to do. But I want to see him in a pro game. Actually, have any pro games been played since 723C has dropped?
Radiant team's turn to ban. Lena. Dire team's turn
We
to
haven't
ban.
seen Snapfire either. What's going on here? Snapfire's so strong. Oh, I think I might have lost you there, Juba.
Oh no, I'm here. Sorry.
You're
I
just
was just checking
not
my
answering
taxes.
me. Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Sorry, what were you asking? My
Doesn't
bad.
matter.
Okay, cool.
I said,
Good.
have we seen 723C Treant yet in a pro match?
I don't know. I haven't
10
been paying
seconds
attention to the
remaining.
scene at the moment.
Womp womp. Yeah, me
I'm gonna wait till the next
5
major
seconds
where
remaining.
OG play again.
neither. Then I'll be interested again, yeah.
Yeah. So Drow, good.
Good.
Get
Drow
out
good.
of here. That multi-shot ability is so intense, so good.
The first time I
Needs to
saw it,
go.
I thought it was just terrible. But playing against it a few times, it hurts.
It hurts a lot, yeah. And TA also being taken away. TA was removed last game. I think it's a
I wonder
respect
why.
ban.
It might be.
Dire team's turn to ban.
T didn't get
Weaver.
particularly buffed, I don't think, this game.
Oh.
I see there's an immortal player. Jaw is an immortal player. It has TA in his roster, so maybe they're just trying to take care of a few of his heroes.
Mm. It's hard playing against an immortal
Yeah,
player.
I know. It's not a fun time. But the side of Hyper's team also has like a Divine 7 from the
10
last season,
seconds
so they're
remaining.
pretty evenly
okay.
matched, roughly.
Yeah, it's all about how you
5 seconds
coordinate.
remaining. Dire
Dota's
team's
one of
turn to
them
ban.
games. You got 5 brains that have to work together. Viper getting removed as well.
Hmm.
Smart.
Yeah, okay. Maybe they want to
You
run
don't
Ursa
wanna see
again? Or they want to run Ursa? Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Ursa's still on the board.
But do you do that with LC? I don't know. Look, so much magic damage for Jaw's team again.
10 seconds remaining.
We're going to see a position 5 Lion with this 4 Lena, 3 Venom.
5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn
What
to
do we
ban.
got here? Lich be picked up
Pick
by
it up
Dust
for Hyper's team instead.
So Venge Lich, pretty good.
Ve-
Pretty good
Lich,
support combo.
Yeah, Lich LC is a good combo. He Frost Armor and then Blink and Duel.
Mm. Then yeah, all the burst that comes on top of it
Yeah.
as well, for sure. And you can remove armor with Vengeful
10
Spirit.
seconds
My
remaining.
God.
Combo is perfect. Well, it really depends
5
on how
seconds
many
left.
duels you can end
Don't
up
freeze
getting.
up.
Right?
True.
Like if you don't have a good early game, you end up with like 20 duel damage at 26 minutes. It's like, well, I should have just picked a different hero.
And this is what Hyper has to do with their team is get that good early game.
Mm-hmm.
Last game was not great for the early game.
Jaw's lanes just from these 2 picks are scary already. These are like 2 of the most present laners.
Yeah, absolutely. Very, very annoying.
I haven't had the chance to play Veno in 723 yet, but I hear he's just cancerous. And Lena's always been a stupid position 4.
Or 1, or 2, sorry. Lena can go anywhere. So waiting for the 3rd pick here
Mini
from
resort
our low
time left.
priority warriors.
We can play the what? What do you think? What do you wager the back of that flag says?
We can play the Dota 2 low priority warriors. We can play, I don't know, the single draft?
I don't know. We can play the game together, is my guess. Lone Druid. Yeah, was banned last game in first phase by Hyper's team, I believe. So,
Yeah,
so
super annoying.
very annoying. Always nice to kill the bear, though. Everyone thinks the bear is invincible, but oh, you can kill it.
10 seconds remaining.
Oh yeah. So I feel like I haven't seen Lone Druid like at all in the last year,
5
so it's kind of
seconds
interesting
remaining.
resurgence at
It is
7.23.
nice. It is nice to see him back because he's a very interesting hero and he's fun to watch. Except for that one patch where it was not fun to watch him at all. Or he just steamrolled everybody. What was that? 685? I don't remember.
I
Been
don't
a
know.
while.
Yeah. I don't know. The bear brings a fun quality to the game.
The fact that you can pick up bounty runes just makes him really strong at level 1 in this game, right? Since there's 4 of them on the map, you can just get that extra hero for the level 1 fight.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of how like you deal with LD. Like I feel as though
I don't
like
know.
either you pick up like an assassin like character, like an invis guy, like a Nyx or something, to kill the weak like
The
lone
weak's
druid body at
druid
the
himself,
start.
yeah. I mean, LC can handle that, right? You just jump on him, duel him, and then he's dueled, right?
True. Yeah. True. Can you duel the bear? I don't think you
I
can.
do
but
not think you can duel the bear. That would be funny.
Ooh, Invoker. Here we go.
I haven't seen this man in 1,000 years.
So I think this is 2 Invoker. I could be wrong.
That's a good guess. Given the current lineup, yeah, we have a 5 and a 4 already, unless they want to run that Core Venge, which is not impossible given the stats on her.
Still not great
10
in my
seconds
opinion. I
remaining.
don't like Core Venge. Whenever I see it, I go,
5
that's what you
seconds
think you're
remaining.
doing?
Gohan Retired has a 100% win rate in the last several games on Legion Commander, so
Ooh,
get hype, I guess.
I'm pumped. Let's see it. So 4th pick, low priority warriors. You see this lineup. What do you grab?
Yeah, what do you grab? You
I think
could
they're
go
gonna.
something. I was gonna say Oracle, but they kind of have those roles filled unless they want to run them Lena too.
I'm thinking we might see faceless void.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, it's a thing. Although if you catch your own team in the ball and then Lich ults you, it's gonna be a bad time.
That could be, yeah, for sure. But it
I
stops
think
duel, stops everything.
I honestly think you run Veno as the 3 and you pick Winter Wyvern.
Oh, Ember Spirit. Never mind. We don't know you people.
They are better players than we.
That's also true. So Ember Spirit being picked up here. So that's likely the mid. I'm assuming. Is Lone Druid your 1 or your 3?
I think he's that's a
10
question.
seconds
I
remaining.
think he's gonna be the 3 here.
5 seconds remaining.
This is uncharted territories for me, my friend.
I'm freaking out, man. I don't understand. Lone Druid's not supposed to be in the game anymore.
Yeah, I don't even know who this man is. Next, we're gonna see techies.
Oh, please. Love techies. Alright, so bans coming out here. They're going to be banning out once, I think. Your classic carries. Drow's already off the board, so no more Drow for this team. Huh? Come on. 30 seconds of reserve time left.
Radiant team's turn to ban.
Broodmother going the way of the dinos. Interesting ban.
That is interesting. Like, they have a lineup that shreds Broodmother anyways. Why do you ban him?
Oh, you know, just
You
to
could
be
literally
safe.
just put LC mid against Broodmother and the game is over. Like, you can't win that lane.
I will see what
10
Jaw's
seconds
team choose
remaining.
to ban out here.
Let's go to Jaw.
Let's
5
go to
seconds
Jaw.
remaining.
Let's go to Jaw.
It's tragic what Hurricane Katrina did. Let's go to Ja Rule for further commentary.
Radiant team's turn to pick.
AM getting banned out here for the side of low priority warriors. I'm thinking Storm might show up. Storm? Yeah, maybe.
So you run Ember as the 1? I guess. I mean, yeah,
Oh, I could be wrong here,
you can
actually.
do it.
Maybe they'll
There's
get
definitely.
Wraith King
I mean,
again.
nothing in this game makes sense anymore, Juva. Nothing matters. You do anything you want. Put anybody anywhere.
10 seconds remaining.
They're going to go Wraith King again, I think.
5 seconds
And
remaining.
then Hyper's team will pick up PL. It's the future!
Dire team's turn to pick.
Tiny.
It's Tiny!
Okay. So
Also
that is a
known as
position.
Wraith King.
That is position 1 Lone Druid then? Or a position 1
think
Ember
so.
with a mid Tiny. I mean, you got a lot of options here.
Yeah, for sure. Lots of choices. Hyper seeing Tiny, what will they do? What will you do?
I honestly still think PL's okay.
10 seconds remaining.
PL would be pretty good, yeah.
I mean, the Searing
5
Fists,
seconds
or
remaining.
the Chains route sucks for PL, but you have 6,000 illusions. What's the chance it's going to hit you?
If they ran LC as a 1, they can do like a Magnetar. Magnus.
Yeah, Magnus has apparently been pretty stupid. Have they patched his stupidity out yet or no?
They changed it a little bit. I don't know if it's removed him from the game. I don't think it has, but they've made it less OP.
See those gifs on Reddit of like the Magnus and Rubik with both with Aghanims, and they're just charging each other back and forth for like 30 minutes. Ooh.
Choose your hero.
It's the Juggernaut. All
Juggernaut
right.
is not bad. Be able to get onto the sports, just press R, and they have nothing. They'll just fall. They have no armor.
It's true. So going with the hats draft here. Let's take a peekarino. It's not looking good for Hyper's team, for my opinion. But
I mean, they've
let's
got
see.
the Genji Juggernaut thing, the Hyperstone in the middle.
That looks
Any
pretty
team
sick.
with Vegeta Goku or Vegeta Invoker automatically loses, so I gotta give it to the Jaws team.
Ruthless.
At
I'm
least
gonna
play
go
Carl,
Jaws
right?
team as well. Yeah. No, don't play Carl. Get out of here. Yeah.
That's an interesting LC like hair and hat.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
different.
I haven't really seen that one before.
Yeah, I like the Lena and the Lone Druid. Looks cool too. Giving it to Ja. All right, so here we go. Game 2 of Scrim Week. We have Hyper versus Jaws team. I don't think these are their official names, so I'm
These
not gonna
are
say it.
work in progress names, as they have not yet named themselves.
Play tested.
Unless they want it to be the low priority warriors, in which case, I mean, do what you gotta do.
All right, let's do a little bit of introductions here. We got Ja on the Spirit of Embers. We got Loves Muffins on the Craggy Tiny Boy. We have Drayden on the Fiery Lady Lena. We have Remedial or Mango Season on Lone Druid. We got Target on the Venomancer. We have wait, is it Hyper? Is that the name I'm
Hyper,
supposed to
yep.
say? Yeah, Hyper on the Juggernaut. Sorry, I got 3 names on here. We have Gohan retired, rocking that Spell Boy Invoker. We have Red Lego Guy 4 on the Vengeful Spirit. We got KL gonna rock Legion
Wow,
Commander
look
for
how
us
deep he
today.
is.
We have Guardian on the Lich. That is a deep Legion Commander
So
right
deep.
there.
30 seconds
So
to
both
go.
teams getting the measure of each other. It's kind of a 4-on-5 here top with the Lone Druid Bear as well. Just disarmed, running around. Gonna be trading blows up here. They're gonna put the beats on top of the bear. They say, we know your tricks. This bear isn't invincible. And down bottom, it looks as though they're gonna clash as well. KL on top of Love's Muffins. Target trying to put the beats back on top of the Legion Commander as the Frost Shield definitely goes out. KL does have press the attack when needed. They're just gonna try to walk it out. No press the attack.
Save
And
your
they're gonna get
mana.
another bounty. Yeah.
Ooh,
So
missed.
the bounties go 3-1 towards the dire side. So
Having
this
some
time,
trouble with my camera here. I'm gonna reconnect.
no worries. This time Hyper's team doing what they need to be doing. Switch to free camera mode if you're following along in client with
Yeah,
me
if you're
here. I
watching
don't
on the
think they'll
internet,
kick it.
you are seeing a black screen. My apologies.
Let me do this like radio. So it is Dota 2. So there's 3 lanes, right? And in the middle lane we have Invoker versus Ember Spirit. Both just trying to
I'm
punch
back.
it
I'm
out.
back.
Okay, perfect. Oh, thank God. So all lanes going kind of back and forth here with the fighting. KL and Guardian doing a good job against Target and Love. Muffins down bottom. Mango Season definitely using that bear to good effect, getting those last hits and denies in the off lane. Ja picking up a ward in middle already. Awesome. Both teams kind of just going back and forth. None really being super aggressive yet.
Charles got a
Just trying
full
to-
backpack.
Full backpack?
His mom packed him Lunchables, sent him off to school. Got 4 Lunchables in there.
Everybody's eating. Uh-oh. Drayden taking an obscure route there. However, Hyper and Red Lego Guy not going to be able to capitalize there. Both teams just secure and farm. No worries. Tiny is leading in last hits at the moment behind Ember. Using that tree to just devastating effect when it comes to securing.
What's the bonus damage on the tree hits?
A lot up top. Venge in a lot of trouble as the Light Trigger Ray does come down. The Bear and the Druid gonna show up punching Hyper. Gonna get some beats as well as they're gonna have to back up. Down bottom, Loves Muffins on top of Guardian. Guardian already used the shield on top of a creep. Love Muffins trying to put the punches on, press the attack, gets put on Lich. KL dropping up a couple auto ticks here and there. The creeps are running about. Out comes the Frost Nova onto Loves Muffins. Guardian healing up to full, continuing to drop those punches as target keeps hitting KL. Out comes the poison. There is no mana on KL to press the attack it.
Guardian with 2 mangoes, 2 clarities. He's got a lot of mana in him.
You can probably mana up KL just a little bit. Just a little bit. Press the attack. Lots of harass coming out here on both lanes. Lots of fighting. Both these teams definitely fired up.
I realized why I'm having problems. I didn't grab a spectator camera.
Oh.
That's fine.
Okay.
I can still do it. I just don't get to do the assisted camera, which is fine.
Alright. Both teams just kind of chilling as they secure last hits for each other. They've pulled the lane here bottom, allowing the Radiant lane to get under or close to tower for KL.
Tiny's got a soul ring, so he's going to be probably spamming these spells now.
Threatening to take the creep. Uh-oh. Up top, Hyper is going to get caught by the roots. The Light Trigger Ray is going to come down. Jug does not have spin. He's going to go down there to Drayden.
Yeah, a single nice entangle lets you Light Strike Array if you get a lucky time.
Brutal. Light Strike's going to be dropped for Venge as well, however, it's not going to catch her. She's going to be able to get away. Down bottom, Guardian on top of target, not going to let them go. Out come the punches. Love Muffins showing up. It's Loves Muffins, but I keep saying Love Muffins.
Love Muffins.
Hey, Love Muffin. As they continue just going back and forth in all these lanes, highly contested. Radiant currently has the up in last hits. However, Dire is very close behind. All of these lanes pretty tough. Today I just learned that there is an immortal. Didn't know that.
A what?
There's an immortal item for Lone Druid. Down bottom, targeting a little bit of trouble as they're putting the beats on them. KL and Guardian don't have the mana though to continue.
It's just a slugfest. Absolute slugfest down bottom.
A real back and forth here as bounties are going to go
2 and 2
for the off lanes, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, pushed up nicely. They've both pushed up significantly before the 5-minute mark. Makes sense.
So we're going to do another side pull here for the Dire bottom. Up top lane equilibrium is definitely favoring the Radiant. Okay, Loves Muffins getting some beats put on them. Target trying to kill creeps. The shield is going to go on to KL. Guardian in a little bit of trouble as they're going to get tossed back to Catapult. And both teams are going to just disengage once again.
Buckler is so strong.
Oh, they found, or they have the Buckler, yeah.
They got a Buckler.
Very low cost item.
For 3 all stats and a 2 armor aura, like that's pretty good.
Fights everywhere. Kale can't really touch the lane right now, and there's Loves Muffins going to take advantage of Kale coming up. Target throwing out the Gale as well to give that little bit of extra oomph.
I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
On top, they're getting a little bit brave. On top of Hyper, the Bear is going to be harassing. Mango Seed's moving towards Red Lego guy. Hyper now gonna have to put the beads on top of somebody else. Radiant have full control under this tower with all these creeps. Hyper in a lot of trouble. The punch is coming out. The Light Striker Ray does come down. There goes the spin. Healing Ward is available if Hyper wishes to use it. The bear is going to start punching low druids going in as well. Sorry, the Healing Ward is down. Hyper in a lot of trouble here as they attempt to run. The Healing Ward doing its job though. Mango Seeds are going to use the bear to punch that ward down. Summoning a new bear.
I'm tired of this old bear. Wow.
As Hyper gets back under tower. Alina's just going to try to walk it out. They're going to get away with it. Down bottom. More fights are going on as KL and Guardian are putting the beats on top of Target. Target going to go down to the last auto attack from KL. Going to put a few more beats on top of Love's Muffins.
Woo!
Oh,
That's a free courier, baby.
Woo.
That's animal cruelty.
Nothing
Bye.
feels worse than that. Especially when you're this close to level 5 for your flying courier.
So lots of fighting so far. 3-1 at this point in the game. Definitely.
Radiant's middle
Oh,
tower
Invoker on top of Ember middle. Nothing's going to come of it, however. It doesn't seem as though Gohan Retired's going to just walk away from Jaw.
He's got that he's got that ironwood tree ready for the GG branches.
Oh, I love that GG branch.
My apologies for this
Oh
camera
no.
work.
Down bottom, KL in a lot of trouble as the Tiny goes on them. Target's going to be able to still see them. The tree's going to get tossed. And down will go the Legion Commander.
Yeah, you blink for a second, Lich leaves the lane, and he's just a dead Legion Commander.
So you're apologizing?
Oh yeah, I was apologizing for the camera work. I'm just having to like WASD around the map, and like occasionally camera grip, and it's nowhere near as nice as it should be.
Up top, red Lego guy in a lot of trouble as the bear looks to put final touches on them. However, they're going to get away. Guardian does TP in. The Frost Shield's put on Hyper as they spin on top of Trading. Gohan Retired is around. Mango Season now in a lot of trouble as the Trading comes out. Down goes the EMP. They will do enough damage for Guardian to finish them off.
Nice rotation by the Invoker and the Lich. Turn that fight around and give them, what, 2 kills there?
Yeah,
Not too
absolutely.
bad. If only they could have gotten the courier too. That would have been crispy.
However, all this time, Ember's just chilling middle, getting those last hits, becoming a menace. So level 6s are almost out on everybody. Yeah, pretty well.
Looks like Invoker's going to be going Urn. You went to Quaswex? Yeah.
Hmm. From what I understand from my Immortal Invoker player friend, go exhort in their bracket, you get reported immediately.
Alright, so I learned something new today.
Quaswex is the...
Yeah, but Sunstrikes though?
And in comes Invoker. Gohan Retired going up. Drayden got caught by the fear. Light Striker Ray does go down. Juggernaut's going to spin him out though, as Mango Season abandons Selena.
Hyper's team manages to bring it back to even.
Looks as though the outposts are going to be guarded up top here by the supports. LC likely won't be able to get bottom, but you never know.
They're just waiting it out.
The pings coming up from the Radiant team saying we need to get this one at least. Venomancer's got those wards up now. Yeah, so outposts will go 1-1.
180 experience is...
Up top. Mango Season being caught out here. Will they be able to catch him? It doesn't look like
just
it.
fear with the bear.
Oh, down bottom. Jaw chasing down KL. KL is going to continue to run with press the attack. The tree is going to get whipped. KL still running. Drops the overwhelming odds. However, it won't be enough. And down goes Legion Commander.
Very nice activate of the Remnant to dodge the tornado. Core Tiny. Do you think this is going to pay off? Not a non-traditional core. He'd need to get a really good lane. He hasn't really had it so far.
It can definitely work. Given enough space, Tiny is a menace as we... Oh.
That was so much damage. So much magic damage coming out.
There's a point where you stop talking and you just go,
it's like, oh. Ooh, that's a dead guy.
Hyper gonna spin on top of Drayden. Up top here as the Frost Shield was put on top of tower. However, the Juggernaut's gonna get Light Striker Raid, and out comes the Omni Slash, hoping to survive and pick up a kill. Drayden's gonna get lucky and get away. Hyper is gonna go down. Gohan Retired is up here, but Jaw is around as well. They have no mana. KL showing up, looking to fight somebody. However, everybody is full health. Out comes the Chain Frost. He's gonna bounce off of there. Goes straight to Mango Season, and the bounces into Mango Season. They go down. Target now trying to back up after their friend has been taken out. KL gonna get the shield, gonna get the duel off, and down will go Venomancer, giving LC their first duel damage.
What kind of psychopath vengeful spirit swaps a dual target that is about to win?
This is how you play Dota with your friends, you know?
Oh, you wanted that duel? Denied.
Hyper putting a lot of damage, or taking a lot of damage here from Love's Muffins. I just also wanted to let you know, Tad, that you have push to talk on in client.
Oh yeah, I'm aware.
Oh, I was just told that somebody can't hear you.
Okay, I'll swap it back. I get some audio issues when I have it disabled, or okay, I'll go open mic.
It's fine either way, it doesn't matter.
How about now? Ought to be better.
Maybe.
Alright.
For our one viewer.
Actually, yeah, I get it. 1 second. Sorry. Alright, we're back.
No worries. Top tower gonna go down here. LD looking for... the bear has a Mask of Madness.
I mean, this is a standard build. You gotta get your bear angry.
Get your bear a little bit mad. LC trying to hide in the trees. They're going to pop out here as Gohan shows up as well. The Light Trigger Ray is going to hit KL. They're doing a lot of damage to Drayden.
That's a duel.
Will KL get the duel off? There's the duel. They're going to be able to take down the Lina as the Lone Druid walks away once again. And middle, Jog trying to look to find Guardian. Guardian in a little bit of trouble. They're going to fear the Ember Spirit. They do have Frostmail available. They're using the trees. Jaw trying to get away now as Red Lego guy does show up. The magic missile got kind of warped there as it chased the Ember around. Cold Snap still going on Jaw. Jaw losing a lot of health here. They're going to turn around and try to pick up Guardian instead, but Jaw is going to go down to Gohan retired as the Dire team are making a bigger effort to pull this one out.
No doubt. The Dire team definitely had a really good fight there. They really needed it, especially considering they weren't really winning their lanes too hard. Center the duel. No mana. 4 seconds. Duel in 10 mana. Is he gonna walk it out? Alright, duel's up. Oh, he wants it bad.
Jason loves Muffins, but Loves Muffins is gonna get away. The EMP on top of Drayden is putting Drayden in a hard spot. Light Striker Ray does come out. Invoker sidestepping it perfectly. Invoker does go invisible as Jaw tries to burn them down. Ember Spirit style. They're going to hop to that Remnant. They were hoping to pick up Invoker. However, they got away.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mask of Madness Bear. I like it. I mean, the entangling root hits are pretty clutch, so if the more of them you can get, the better, I suppose. Oh no!
Metal on the illusion.
What did you learn?
You know what? You miss every duel you don't take. Guardian in a little bit of trouble here. They're going to try to get away. Love is trying to catch up to them. Guardian takes that moment to put on the Frost Shield. Will it be enough? It's going to be enough as they turn on top of Love's Muffins. KL putting the beat down. They don't have duel, but they might have enough damage. The fear coming out from the bear. Interesting thing, the swap happens. Guardian, it does go down to Remedial or Mango Season. Mango Season's trying to transform. They transform and get that extra health, but they're going to go down. Drayden also going to pick up KL with the Laguna Blade. Love's Muffin still in a lot of trouble as Gohan has showed up. Down goes the Ice Wall. Love's Muffin turns around to throw the Avalanche. It's going to do a decent amount of work. Drayden showing up here with the stuff. However, the Ice Path is too much.
Yeah, that really well placed Ice Path stopped the TP people from like joining the fight. Target had no way to get in there with that 1% move speed he had. And a bounty room is available top.
Right now, Radiant own both outposts.
Got the full Spirit Vessel on Invoker, so he's gonna run around just for ruining people. Ooh, the Nether Shawl.
Huge. They're gonna find out Drayden here. Invoker gonna start dropping the beast. Target is around KL. Gonna drop the overwhelming odds as they now go on top of target. Jaw is around. The duel does come out. Jaw a little slowed here. And it's gonna get swapped in. However, Jaw zips their way back up top.
These duels are really good for KL right now. This is the third duel at 15 minutes. Not amazing, but every duel they've tried to get, they've gotten guaranteed. So as long as he can keep that momentum up, it should be an easy snowball for him.
We have Jaw versus Hyper up top here. Hyper's just going to spin and walk away. Vampire Fangs found by the Tiny. See where that goes.
Vampire Fangs. 15 lifesteal, 8% spell lifesteal, 8%. All right, whatever. 250 night vision.
Oh, Guardian in a little bit of trouble here as they were up. They're gonna drop the Chain Frost on top of target and Loves Muffin. KL showing up, hoping to find something. Gohan retired is around as well. The ward is gonna tick on top of the LC though.
Yeah, no blink yet, so it didn't matter too much. But looks like skipping blink, going pipe. Not a bad pickup considering it's a Lena Ember Venomancer, right?
Yeah, and Tiny as well. Lots and lots of magic damage on the side of Radiant.
Poor man's shield going on Mango season. Yeah, on the bear, as is tradition. Now this feels right. A bear with a poor man's shield.
We're calling back to you, 2000 and what, 15?
I don't know, whatever
16?
year. 7? Nah, 18.
As both team haven't quite dominated across the river, the Radiant definitely do have more T1s. They have all their T1s. But they haven't really pushed into any T2s yet.
$2,000 net worth on the Radiant side, but pretty even in XP. Oh lord, they coming.
Ooh, and down bottom, they're gonna find KL out. They get the odds up. Or press the attack down, and they get big swap by Red Lego guy. KL able to drop the overwhelming odds. Guardian fearing the Tiny into them, hoping you can let the Venge get away. Hyper is going to pick up Remedial in the meantime with Gohan. However, Ja is on top of Guardian. Guardian is going to go down to the Avalanche.
Loves Muffins with a huge toss, throwing the Ember in for that guaranteed Searing Chains.
So that fight definitely going the way of the Radiant. Could have been worse. LC could have been caught, but they were saved by the Venge. As they work their way towards their pipe.
Maelstrom up on the Juggernaut, working on a Manta next, so on his way to some items, not participating in these fights quite yet.
The Nether Shawl also still in the Juggernaut's backpack. Hopefully they transfer that over to somebody soon.
Oh yeah. Who do you want that on? Probably Lich?
Yep. Which is your best choice in my opinion. Mid T1 looking like it might go down. KL shows up with the overwhelming odds. Ja is around trying to hit the tower. Invoker's gonna show up. That missile, not letting Ember go without it.
No, that was insane.
There's a done. Well, the one fight they got the missile off and it followed Ember while
like
he was
100 years, yeah.
Yeah, flying around. I didn't know that was an interaction. I guess spirits just know spirits, man. Hyper in kind of a dangerous spot here. The target's gonna throw the ward up and they're gonna spot him out. Hyper's gonna have to start running. They get rooted, they begin their spin TP.
That's
Good
the play.
choice.
Yep, absolutely.
Let's Dire secure the bottom outpost. However, Radiant are gonna push top towards tower, it seems.
Looks like Gohan retired, skipping Aghanim is going straight to BKB. Not a bad call considering how insanely explosive the Radiant side is.
Absolutely, outposts are gonna tick here. Looks as though we're gonna have a fight for this T2 top as KL just walks in with the Frost Shield on top. Ja pops the stuff they need. However, Mego's in a lot of trouble, almost taken down. However, the ultimate gives them the health they need. Chain of Frost does not do enough damage. Mego Season does get dueled. Ja hops in, chains both of them. They're all stunned and taunted. KL not able to finish out the duel here as Hyper starts spinning on top of target. KL is going to go down to Remedial or Mango Season. Ja hopping into the back line, looking to find Venge and Lich. Down will go the Lich, and now the Venge soon to follow.
Nice attempted swap.
Big swap out here. However, Hyper now in a lot of trouble as they're surrounded by 5 of the Radiant heroes. Hyper running away with the healing ward in front of them. Ja is going to knock it out. Hyper will be caught by the Radiant team, and now they have free reign to do what they want to this T2.
No way to die like getting a bear thrown onto your head.
It's very Canadian if you're Canadian.
it's a way to go as
Russian,
old
I
as
guess.
time itself. The old bear sitting in a tree. You're out of camp. You look up, and there he is on a branch.
There he is on a branch.
He falls in your head.
Realizing now the draft of the Radiant team have a lot of building push. The Tiny and the tree and the bear with the demolish.
They have a lot of push, yeah. I didn't even consider that in draft time, but they have a lot of building, killing power.
Absolutely, Gohan gonna pick up target here. Target gonna throw out a Venom Scale before they go down. KL looking for a duel. Not going to be able to duel the Venomancer in time as the Radiant team begin to do their retreat. Kale going to get punched by the bear a few times, looking for that root. Mango Season trying to juke away. They do have mana on the Radiant team, so if they do want to fight, they can. The duel does come out on the lone druid. However, it doesn't look like it's going to be enough. Down comes the meteorite. Mango Season's going to survive almost by getting off that bear, but it doesn't quite work out. Loves Muffins and Jaw in a lot of trouble here as Gohan and the rest of the team are looking to finish them out here. Hyper moving up on top of Tiny, dropping those punches. The armor of Tiny is enough though, but Hyper is going to pick them up. Jaw getting away with only 50 HP as Target joins the fight.
Scoops about
However,
get that money.
the Dire are on their way, making sure to keep the Invoker up with the Frost armor. Hyper is going to knock Drayden down. Gohan, it looks like he's going to be able to get away with almost 100 health.
Not too shabby. Wow, Gohan retired playing out of his mind to keep this team in that fight. That was insane.
Both twos getting away with barely any HP. They finally picked up the bear, the Mango Season Strong. We have another shawl on the Ember Spirit as they look to finish out their Lincolns here. Invoker's still going to work towards BKB.
LC, now that he's got his pipe, is working on a blink, just about halfway there. Venomancer went straight BOTs, which has been... Apparently BOTs is like the meta this patch, so you can move around and capture both outposts at outpost fighting time.
Yeah, that definitely works. It checks out. So looking to just pick up a T1 here for the Dire side, I think is ideal.
Yeah, they kind of need they need some map position, no doubt.
Jaw scouting out Hyper up here. The Veil of Discord is going to put down. Jaw does not have Flame Guard ready yet, so they're not really looking to
Broom
flex.
handle on Juggernaut, get that long hand.
Got Monkey King range now.
Monkey King confirmed for just holding a broom.
Oh, Drayden gonna be spotted out here as KL is looking to find the free duel. Will they get it? They're gonna get it. Down they go. Josh showing up, catching Gohan retired. However, press the attack is gonna go onto Invoker, allowing them to retreat back to the outpost. It looks like the Dire team are setting up to try to take this T1 bottom.
Yep, they should be able to do it uncontested here. They Radiant side realizes it's not worth holding on to.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
And they're continuing to follow through, looking for a T2 or a fight, as the Radiant team are pushing out middle and top. Hyper starting to look beefy with items.
Yeah, getting there. Still
Had a rough
definitely
lane.
needs, actually, it looks like going Scotty. Oh, he's got the Manta. Going Scotty now.
This bear making short work of this tower middle.
It's
Almost
actually
moving
crazy.
as fast as the Dire whole team.
Got demolish.
Jeez.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Who put this bear in this game?
Send your angry letters to Gaben at valvesoftware.com.
T3 is exposed in middle and top for the Dire side.
Ooh,
Radiant likely going to be looking to pick up Roshan soon.
the craggy coat. My favorite item. 13 armor, minus attack speed. Oh, and target finds a quiver. Nice.
That
Target
quiver
ball.
is insane. That's Venomancer.
Ooh,
And the telescope comes out as well.
Lower scan cooldown by 50%. Who thought of this shit?
The creators of Underlord, of course.
It increases attack and cast range of allies in a That's insane.
It's very good. Yeah, Lich gonna find job middle. The Lincolns is gonna be popped
Boink.
off of fear.
Somebody needs to pick this telescope up and use it. This thing is insane. Give that to Lich. Use your clarity, Lich. Or I mean, Lich doesn't know it exists. It's on the other team. But if he finds it, you should use it.
KL looking to duel anybody that comes to this outpost. They're gonna find Drayden. However, the rest of the Radiant team are pretty close by.
Yeah, he's cheesing it.
KL unfortunately had to build more defensive for their team using that pipe instead of going for something more damage heavy, like a blade mail.
Gohan
So.
gonna try to. Oh, thought was honestly
Oh,
gonna
no.
try to fight, but no, just walking it out.
The dust does come out. It's not
Dodge.
going to touch Gohan as they run away. Down goes the sentry ward.
Have fortified their structures.
Jaw just following the wisps of a ghost.
Away!
As the Dire team start to position up here, they're going to find Drayden. And in comes Hyper with the punches. The crits are going to be enough. Hyper runs on top of the outpost. In comes the bear. They're going to find Jaw as well. Guardian trying to put the stuff on them. Target going to help their boy out. Out comes the Chain Frost. Gohan is going to put, their target's going to put themselves in the air. Out comes the Venomous Gale. KL now fighting Jaw one-on-one. It's not going to be enough though, as Jaw is pretty strong. Out comes the Magic Missile. Jaw gets the Remnant out as well. Target now in a lot of trouble. KL trying to move forward, trying to put the beats out here on top of Target. Jaw using Ember's advanced mobility to continue through the fight. Down goes the Ember, and there goes LC. Red Lego guy now in a lot of trouble. They're going to go down as well. Gohan retired using that Shrine of Invincible. They're going to find the Mango Tree.
It's a grove of mangoes.
Jaw's just losing it on this Mango Tree.
Can you blame him? Look at this, is insanity. Ice Frog, why did you do this to us?
So unfortunately that fight did not go the way of Hyper's team.
Yep, looked good at the start, but once Tiny showed up, the tide turned.
Out comes the Tornado, just checking Roast, putting out some flex. Drayden's gonna get the stun out there. On top of Gohan. And Roche will go on top of that already extremely elusive Ember Spirit.
Yeah, good luck getting them. You need Atos's. Actually, does he have a he's got a Lincoln's.
It really does. Mindbreaker is gonna drop for the Lone Druid.
You know, actually.
Oh, and the duel comes out on top of Drayden. There's the Sunstrike. Drayden is gonna go down.
Not fast enough though. No dual damage on that.
It's tricky playing LC.
All these items dropping from the jungle is actually an indirect buff to Lone Druid because he technically has 12 slots, right? So like, you just give him all the random jungle items you don't want anymore. You just stuff him in his back. Stuff him on the Druid.
That makes a lot of sense actually.
Yeah,
I
look,
never
he's
thought
got the
about that.
Mindbreaker. He's got the GG branches. His bear's got the Dragon Scale. Yeah.
And Dragon Scale affects buildings. True story.
Paladin Sword on the Juggernaut, so 17% lifesteal and 17 damage.
So definitely these comeback items to help Juggernaut out a little bit here as they go towards the bottom outpost. Guardian always in position. Hyper sneaks right in there. They're going to find Lone Druid out. Hyper's dropping the punches. The fear is going to come. That's a long spear, letting Juggernaut run away there. However, Target is going to find Gohan retired. Gohan retired does have the BKB. The duel does come out. Target's going to win the duel. Damage going to the Venomaster. And Hyper on top of Drayden. They're going to take them out. Mango sees now in a lot of trouble as the Omni Slashes do come out. Guardian trying to drop that Frost Nova. The bear is continuing on. Hyper going to pick up the Lone Druid. Bob's Muffins coming in. Big Tiny with Job. Dropping the root. It's going to hold Venge down. Venge is going to get tossed in the air. Red Lego guy trying to move forward. They do have Magic Missile when they're ready. They're going to pop their ring, their Essence Ring. The Magic Missile does come out. The swap comes out for Hyper. The Red Lego guy switches boss with the carry. As Jaw is going to be able to stay up, stand the fire. Gohan coming back in. Gohan retired. Jaw still has that Aegis though as they punch down the Invoker. Hyper doing the best they can to try to take out the rest of the team. Hyper trying to punch as much as they can. Jaw almost down. They're going to go down. Hyper did have to pop Manta for that. Now they're going to try to run away. They do have Blade Fury. Blade Fury is popped as they run away. However, this Ember Spirit and Tiny are going to drop the Juggernaut.
Oof, you can't run away from Ember Spirit, Tiny. The what did you learn is coming up from Draw. Some low level shit talk in the all chats. Some low effort, simple chat wheels.
Hard fight for the Dire side there.
They had the setup. For a very long time. Yeah. They just didn't get that original duel. Very unfortunate.
So now Venomancer is the dual victory damage champion now.
Damage. Look at with that quiver too.
Why would you buff him?
Bonus damage at all this range.
Why would you buff him? As the Radiant team start making their way towards the Dire base. Ember just gonna hop right in with that Veil of Discord and Nether Shawl. The magic damage being pumped out is just so much. Tiny right behind them. They have the Chuck. They're gonna throw Jaw up in the air. Guardian is gonna go down. Jaw moving towards Fountain here. It's gonna get swapped into the Fountain. However, it does no damage. Magic Missile does come out as Love's Muffins is just kind of zoning the Dire team, letting Vago Season and Drayden do as much damage as they want to the racks. As they continue forward, Love Muffins is going to drop Red Lego guy into the air. Magic Missile does come out onto Jaw. Jaw manages to dodge it. The fear pulling them into the thing. There's the duel. And they're going to pick up a big duel on Ember as the Dire team come out of Fountain in full force. Hyper looking to pick up a little bit more. Drayden trying to drop the beast on top of this Juggernaut target. Going to be found out to the side. They're going to Yules themselves as everybody pops their BKB and everybody starts punching. Down goes Tiny. Down goes Venomancer. And Lena is the last one remaining. Lena's going to try to juke around the trees. However, it's all over as Lone Druid takes the base.
Look at this objective gamer trying to win the game for his team when his team is fountain diving. Well, who is this man? Your team is fountain diving. You stupidly follow them in. That's the way it goes, right? Like that's the rules.
Absolutely. The water level can't get high enough if there's not 5 bodies in there.
Yeah, exactly. In the fountain. Jesus.
Vago Season running that bear back to base as quickly as they can. The Spirit Bear. Did you know the Spirit Bear is nameable, or it used to about a certain relic?
Oh, really? Like you could change its in-game name?
Yeah, to anything you wanted.
Wow, that seems like it would be abused.
It was. As Gohan's going to put the beats on this central tower to just try to even the field a little bit. Get some advantage.
Where did Radiant's middle tower go?
So the Dire team are coming out swinging. They lost 3 racks on that, however, they're not out of the game, as Dota is a game that turns on a dime.
Hex up next for Gohan Retired.
Great choice. They definitely, with this patch, changed up Invoker, I think, for the better. Like, you just not cookie cutter anymore.
Change, in the Invoker? I actually haven't looked at his... I don't play Invoker, so...
So, instead of getting Aghanims to, like, constantly be able to spells,
yep.
The refresh rate is based off of the level of whatever the spell takes. So, Wex, Quaths,
So if you have level 5 Wex, or like max level Wex, then your Wex spells are faster to invoke, or like they have less cooldown?
Yeah, and so Aghanims now gives Invoker the Cataclysm.
Ah, okay. Yeah, Cataclysm was like an always get, right? You never got anything else. It was Cataclysm. For talent.
Usually, yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, or it was minus 10-second Tornado, I think. Yeah, so they've changed them for the better. Now it's not just a Midas sprint to eggs. Now Invokers can build whatever they really want.
6 patches of Invoker just going Midas Aghanims every single game. Midas Aghanims BKB. That's it. That's the build.
Yeah. So Radiant making good use of all the space they already own and taking the Dire jungle. It looks as though they're about to push for this last Rax.
Bench has the Fear Swap.
Ooh. Hyper, though, looking pretty beefy. The Paladin Sword, I think, was exactly what he needed.
Yeah, he needs like one of the tier 4, like wait 6 more minutes and then farm the tier 4s, and then you gotta get that big damage one, the Titan Sliver or whatever it is, like that's what you need.
However, the Dire team definitely own a large part of the map at the moment. Gohan Retired, causing shenanigans in the woods there.
I wonder what Lena's cast range is with both of the telescope and an ether lens. Her Dragon Slave goes off of my screen in terms of range. Wow. Like hover over her Dragon Slave.
Oh my gosh.
That's a big old fire breath.
That's a lot of Dragon Slave. The smoke coming in here. Jug is gonna see Mango Season. First hit silence from the Mindbreaker. The duel coming out by KL on top of the Venomancer. However, all the BKBs come out as Hyper almost goes down. Omni Slash is used. Guardian trying to run around. They get the fear off on Drayden. Hyper trying to chase down Jaws. Jaws goes after Gohan Retired. Gohan Retired is going to get away here. However, Guardian is not going to be so lucky. Hyper now looking to disengage. Drayden's on their tail. Jaw is on their tail as well. The root isn't quite available for 3 more seconds. Hyper in a lot of trouble as KL is right behind them. Looking to try to help. Maybe not. Try to figure it out as Hyper gets the spin TP out. And they're going to manage to get away. In the backline, unfortunately, Red Lego guy went down to
Tiny. Yeah.
So Loves Muffins.
Loves Muffins. That yeah, that was an interesting fight.
It was unfortunately a smoke gone wrong.
Smoke gone wrong.
The flames rise.
Drayden almost dying to the Vengelution. Very close. In the all chat, it's so close.
So close. Yeah, both teams just going back and forward, or back and forth here. This Ember Spirit, like when I was looking at Ember before, I'm like, they don't have that many items. Before they had just a Lincoln's veil and then that Nether veil, but like it was doing work, like mad amounts of work.
There's actually, I don't know, Ember's like he needs a couple items, but mostly it's just insanely high skill cap on like how you use your remnants, right? So he can
100%.
seem super effective even if you have nothing. If you're like a god at storing your charges and not blowing them when you don't have to.
Mm-hmm. So Lone Druid's Bear is the carry of the game so far with Radiance, Basher.
Yes, this is a position 1 bear.
Position 1 Bear. That's the character though.
We
Target
have
in a little bit of trouble here. Hyper gonna seize target out. Mango Season is on the other side. That bear is around. If you want to test your bear versus the Juggernaut.
Do you think
In comes Hyper.
Oh, we're gonna find out if the bear beats Juggernaut right now.
The bear is going on Juggernaut. Punch after punch after punch. The Blade Fury does come out Hyper. Trying to run away from Mango Season's bear. The creeps doing work. They're trying to help their like good little soldiers. Out comes the long range auto attack. Guardian gonna force that Jug out.
I forgot the Mindbreaker now silences for 2 seconds on attack. On 20-second cooldown. That's pretty funny.
Well, it used to shave mana, so I think they definitely fixed the item.
Yeah, that was a little... Here's a Diffusal Blade. Oh, no.
So Ember gonna pick up that Aghanim Scepter, giving him a bunch more remnants to use. 2 extra remnants, yeah. So that's a lot more damage, a lot more mobility, as Radiant team now go for Sham, which is what I think they were waiting for.
Yep, this is an easy Roche. Where's the bear at? Oh, bear's just pushing bottom. He's not even coming to do Roche.
The good old fashioned, the good old fashioned Radiance Bear push.
Bear.
In comes the Tornado. It's gonna pick up all of the Radiant team. Down comes the Sunstrike. The harass is there. The bear is just doing its thing. With
You
all
think
these
they try?
wards.
Dare you try?
Down comes the Light Strike Array on top of the Vengeful Spirits. It doesn't seem as though they're going to commit to going in. The Spirit with the Frost Shield walking into the pit. They see that it's almost down. Venge going to throw a wave. It's not going to be quite enough. The Aegis is picked up by Ember Spirit. As the Loves Muffins finds Guardian in the backline. Guardian is going to get swapped. The fear does go out. However, Tiny manages to walk away. Butterfly on Tiny. Quick punch
on Tiny.
On top of Red Lego. Jaw throwing 2 remnants out, saying that might be enough for you. There's the root. There's the swap and run. But Venge is going to go down.
He knows how much damage that does. He just walk away from that Venge.
Do the Venge Illusions still get abilities or no?
I mean, it looks like they do to me. Like, he looks like they're castable.
So both supports go down on the side of Hyper's team. As Jaw's team move to take this T3 top. Here comes the Dire. They know it's about to help, and the Tornado comes out. KL is in the back lane right away. Jaw moves. Come out on top of Mango Season. Will they drop the bear? The bear goes down as Jaw takes down Guardian. KL, Gohan retired, all trying to move forward here. However, Jaw bouncing around the field like a madman using these remnants. KL gonna go down to Love's Muffins and those giant punches. Drayden gonna put up Gohan. Down comes the Light Strike Array. We're gonna miss Gohan retired just barely, but Gohan retired is gonna keep getting tossed in the air as Hyper is the final one. However, there goes the remnants, and there goes Target.
Wait, did he get tossed out of Juggernaut ult?
I don't think so. We might have to go back to an instant
140 seconds replay. He just used it. It seemed like he either stepped out of it. Can you cancel it even? What was that? He did like 2 chops and he was out.
I'm not sure, but they bought back, and Venge is going in. Hyper caught out. The Blade Fury is going to come as they spin back towards Fountain. It's kind of a last-ditch effort. Will these two be able to guard the Ancient? It doesn't quite look like it, but one can hope. Hyper going to go in here. However, they're pushed back by the Avalanche.
Get that Fountain dive. Get that Fountain.
The Laguna Blade,
toss him up.
There goes the toss. And that is GG, ladies.
MVP is this bear right here. This bear did 80% of the work for this team. Good job, Bear. Proud of you.
Well played, both teams. What a great scrim. Let's go to the stats.
All I know for sure is that both of these teams would have destroyed us if we were to play them.
It's very true. That's why
To
we
the-
retired years
we're
ago.
I'm out of the game now. All right, to the stats screen.
So definitely a more even game this time
No
around.
doubt. No doubt. Das Horny Boys, Hyper's team, managing to hold their own much better than last game, making it a much tougher competition.
Absolutely. So who do you give support of the game to?
I mean, it feels weird to give it to Lich 2 times in a row on 2 different people, but I wanted to give it to Guardian.
That's
Like
fair,
really
that's
solid.
fair.
Lich plays some really nice bounces. Some really unfortunate bounces, but there's some really nice ones in there too. That and I love Lich. I'm a little biased, so I'm gonna give it to Guardian.
I gotta give it to Red Lego Guy 4. I think that those swaps were legit. There were so many good ones.
What about that one swap where he swapped the dual target away? I didn't like that one so much. But
The
you know
duel
what?
was won. It
The
doesn't
duel-
matter.
It was a celebratory swap. It was like, yeah, I feel Okay, so I guess that's the series. That's a 2-0 in the favor of Jaws' team. And I suppose we will see you next week in non-scrim time in regular season.
I'm not sure, but I hope it is regular season.
Yes, soon. Anyways, catch you next time.
Peace out.